Right, yes. Well, I understand your concern. I'm not really entirely convinced that this is the best we can do as a country. The only problem with me and my background is that I have technically never existed, and this causes a lot of prejudice in the electorate. But I try not to let it get to me. I have values and I have ideas, and I want to push them forward no matter the cost, really. I think it's very important to acknowledge that not only real people have the solution to some of the most real problems in the world, and I think I can be of help there. And yet being a fictional politician really, really, really puts me at a disadvantage in the elections. I admit I am quite unpopular, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't keep fighting. And I do. People don't want to validate the kind of politics I represent, the kind of things that I would like to bring to the table, simply because I was not born of a human being. I was not born of a mother. I come from a sort of cloudy soup of potential persons, but with me comes this whole set of ideas that may in fact be incredibly useful to the population, and I try to get this forward in as many interviews as I can, but it isn't getting past the current ideas about what's normal, what ought to be a president, what ought to be a prime minister, what ought to be a politician. And I just can't get through to people at the moment, but I am gaining traction in some areas of the country, particularly gamers who have seen, especially those who spend a lot of time on massively multiplayer online video games, is that online role-playing games, of course, is that the line between reality and fiction is incredibly blurry. And so I'm here to epitomize the potential collaboration that can occur between fictional entities and real entities who just need to share their ideas, because you're missing out on a large portion of possible ideologies that can be thrown out there, because they're all just coming from real people at the moment. So that's what I'd say, is we need more dialogue